One day I responded to an ad in a newspaper in New York City for a bar in Hell's Kitchen that was looking for a bartender. I called and talked to the owner, and he told me to come right in right away. And if I worked out well after the interview, I would work the rest of the evening and we would take it from there. I immediately changed into the appropriate clothes and went in, but grabbed myself a large cup of coffee on the way because I thought if I was going to work the rest of the evening, I wanted to keep my energy up, and I had no idea whether he was going to offer me anything to eat or drink once I got there. The minute I walked through the door, he started yelling at me to throw away the coffee right there on the spot. I was a little not enamored of that kind of greeting, but I did get rid of the coffee, and he told me to put my purse in what I thought was an unprotected place in the corner of the room. I sat down with him, and he started telling me the duties that I had to perform. He told me to immediately go behind the bar and count out the cash drawer, which took a little while, but I did it perfectly. Then I sat down with him and at least one other female employee that had already been there a while. And he started yelling again at me about what he wouldn't allow, what he wouldn't let me do, like ask for holidays off or ask for days off or ask to create my own schedule, or if I made a mistake behind the bar, I would have to pay for it myself. I was not familiar with this kind of behavior, and when he left the room for a moment, I asked the girl, does he always talk to you like that? Does he always scream at his employees? And she says, oh yeah, but you'll get used to it. He's just a teddy bear. Well, I told her I wasn't used to people speaking to me like that. So when he came back, he asked me if I had questions, and of course I asked a lot of very specific questions, and the more I asked, the more upset he got. I was asking about when I would start, when I would finish, how many hours I would work, how many days I would work, what he actually paid, and he seemed to get even more irate and dehumanizing by really resenting the questions I was asking. And his tone of voice and his harshness and his rudeness was such that I finally said to myself, well, I need to just exit here graciously. End of story.